Welcome back to Dishin. It's about time to try this pudding. It is still warm. Jeremy's stirring his because he doesn't like the congeal on the top, and I understand that.
I let it sit for like 2 seconds. I can already see it start.
It starts to congeal.
Making that topping, and I don't like the top.
I know. We have milk issues, both of us.
I don't like
somehow. Okay, so we are going to try this. Is it super hot? Super hot?
I think because I've been stirring mine, it's...
Oh, now you got chocolate on your face. Here.
I like it.
You want it on your face?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll give you this one. Okay. And we had so much extra, we poured a couple more, but we don't have any more spoons. It's congealing in the bottom of that.
I can't even look at it.
You can't even look at it?
Can't even look at it. If it's congealed, I can't look at it. Can't even look at it.
Should I have a costume for Halloween that is a congealed pudding? Would you not look at me?
I'd have to go like this. Like what?
Hey, did you get your costume in, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. You just haven't tried it on.
No, I haven't tried it on. It's been sitting on my bed.
I sure hope. I hope that mine comes in because.
Well, I hope mine fits. I haven't tried it on. It's still sitting in the bag on a guest bedroom bed, just upstairs.
That's very rich. Wow. Honestly, that is so much better than boxed pudding. It really is.
I do miss some whipped cream on top. Some
Oh,
whip
wow.
would be amazing.
This is really, really rich.
Really some good, like,
I feel like it's all over my face. Maybe it's not. No? That is so much better than boxed pudding.
It really is so good.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to do it from scratch from now on.
I wonder if, I'm going to ask my mom for her chocolate pie recipe to see if it's the same kind of
Is that? I bet it is.
Because it has that same kind of flavor, the richness, the creaminess, you know?
You know, this sounds crazy, but what I would do with this, because just the sugar by itself will go to my head really quickly, I would add some nuts to this. Just stir them around and eat them.
Yeah.
Like mixed nuts. That's not what
That was not what I would do. But to each their own, and then you can make this for, like, I think this would be adorable in the fridge in a martini glass. Make it ahead of time. Then right before you serve it at the holidays, put the whipped cream.
Yeah, of course.
And then serve it like that, because that's a great way to presentation.
I'm just saying for me to
gotcha,
eat,
yeah.
not for people, not to serve to people.
Could you imagine? You have this beautiful Thanksgiving meal, and you're like, now for dessert. Pudding.
With nuts in it.
Pudding.
With nuts in it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't serve it with
no,
nuts
I'm
in it,
teasing.
no. I'd serve it with whipped cream and maybe chocolate shavings on top.
Some more of this.
Some more of that.
And I'm scared of that. I think that's a haunted bar.
And I would be like, eat your pudding. Don't be blasphemous, eat your pudding.
It is so rich.
It's very rich.
It's so rich, but I don't want to stop eating. Should we read a few more comments? I
was trying to think of... Sorry, yes, we'll read comments. But I was going to tell, Adam had said it looks like a chocolate martini. I wonder what would happen if you added vodka to it when you're stirring it, and you made like a really rich chocolate, like pudding.
Well, you would cook the.
Adam just gave me a look. You're the one who said martini, Adam. You just give me a dirty look.
I think you should just make this look like a martini. You would cook the alcohol out first of all, but second of all, yeah, I mean.
So never mind.
Yeah, anytime you put.
Never mind.
From the bottom, we're going to read. There we go.
Read from the bottom, okay. I think we already did. Did we do Rebecca Tristan? Maybe not. I thought we did. Fudge Rice Krispie treats? Yes. We did that one. Gloria Bricker, we did, yes. Idly Wiseman Beasley said, no baked cookies, apple crisp, fudge, and any fruit dumplings. Now, here's what I want to know.
I don't know what a fruit dumpling is, but I want to know.
Do you remember at the beginning of the show when I said Grandma Carol made fruit dumplings on the stove? Now I want to know if these dumplings are all the same as what my Grandma Carol baked.
Can you tell us now? Because I want to know the recipe.
No, I can't. I don't know the recipe offhand.
But I mean, what's it made of?
Fruit. It's on a pan. It's fruit, like sugar, cornstarch.
Yeah.
But then there's the secret of the dumplings.
That's what I want to know.
I can't tell you that right now.
I know. That's the part I want to know.
So I got to look up these recipes to find out, what if Grandma Carol just, it's a generational thing and all these people had made these dumplings for years.
What if your secret is really not that secretive?
Well, I'll tell you this. The way Grandma Carol made dumplings, it's impossible for her to have made them that way in the past. That's all I'll say.
Oh, really?
Technology.
I hear what you're saying.
There would be impossible.
So you have this secretive thing. You don't want to share your recipes.
Well, not before I do them.
Oh.
I'll do it on the show and show you.
Okay, and then you'll give it to people.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know about those dumplings. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so then are we at Jamie Ledgerwood or are we at Susan? No, Susan.
Jamie, no baked cookies.
Jamie, no baked cookies. Kaylee Gilbert, wait a minute, I know her.
Yeah.
I know her.
We've heard of her.
And by the way, Kaylee, just so you know, no baked cheesecake was my go-to as a kid. My aunts Beth and Betty would make the best no baked cheesecake ever.
No bake.
No baked cheesecake. Because baking the cheesecakes the way you normally do, it's very hard, and they have cracks in them, and it's the no bake from, I'll just be honest, Jell-O mix.
Oh yeah, I do
good.
the real baking of it.
It's so good, though.
That was our go-to for desserts all the time.
I loved them. Okay, now this is something I want to try. Janice Cheney said no bake cookies. Love that. But Christine Whitman Martin said rice pudding. What is rice pudding?
Oh, rice pudding. I have tried rice pudding. I've never made it. I'm not a huge fan of rice pudding, but I've never made it. But yeah, you can buy it at the store.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Annette Daniels says this. This is weird. Maybe not my go-to because too much work, but I love my mama's 4-layer dessert. Well, Annette, what's in the 4 layers? I need to know these 4 layers. That's leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. Now, see, that's the thing. 4-layer dessert. What is it?
Pick any layer you want.
You could.
You could just be like, I'm put a layer of pudding.
What would you layer? What would be your picks?
Well,
I can't stop eating this. I can't, and I need to.
No, just, you know what? Indulge. Frost yourself.
Do
you remember that?
You're so vain.
See, I knew you'd know
The
that.
song is about you.
If the viewers aren't aware, tell them what movie that's from.
Oh yeah, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I loved it so much. Matthew McConaughey.
Favorite
Yes,
movie. Our
yes.
favorite rom-com.
Yeah, it is so good.
And you know what my favorite scene is, and it makes me cry?
What?
When she goes home with him to like Staten Island or wherever he lives. And they're playing that game.
That game.
And they see the family, and then the music comes on, and Feels Like Home to Me, that song.
Oh, I love
I
that
just
song.
love that song.
I love that song so much. Oh. Yeah, we can't say the name of that game they were playing
No,
on TV.
ma'am.
But his family really liked her.
And my family would never play that game. We do not cuss at my family's house. I don't understand what families just go around cursing like that in their house with the kids around. I'm like, that is not acceptable in my house.
It's like, yeah, if you say it, the kids are going to say it. That's just how it goes.
I was like, oh my gosh, Kelly.
Oh, what? This is a whole memory.
No, it's just
What is
something that I
happening?
know would get us on soapboxes.
Okay.
You know, I love TikTok. I know it's funny, and I know it's funny when kids do funny things. But these parents now
I know what you're
are
gonna say.
putting their kids on, cursing at people.
You know what?
These little kids.
This is terrible.
I'm like, what are they
with you.
doing?
And what they're saying is bad curse
Bad.
words.
Bad.
I'm like,
bad.
not good
And the
at all.
parents are laughing, and I'm
I
like,
know. It's like, what kind of chance do these kids have?
you're not
Seriously.
teaching your kids. You cannot go to people like that in a store.
No.
And I'm shocked.
I know. I know.
I'm shocked. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on the bed.
No,
Remind
I've
me of
seen
that.
those too, and it's like, it's not. It's. I think they think it's amusing because they're like it's
They're
a
little.
3-year-old, but it's not good. I'm with you.
Sorry,
on
I
that.
went up on that soup. I'm sorry, that reminded me of that.
I'm with you on that. This is delicious, guys. It truly is.
Okay, let's
so
rate
much
it.
better than in a box. I'm going to rate it a 10 because it's delectable, but I can't eat it all. It's very rich.
I'm also going to rate it a 10, and this just in, the ghost just told me he gives it 11.
Really?
The ghost is
Don't
in
you
the
be
studio.
joking about that ghost. He will
Ghost
show
gave
right
it
back,
11.
back up, and I don't know if I can deal with it.
All right, guys,
So many
make this
people
at
want to
home.
get in here. Okay.
Make your own stovetop desserts. Let us know how it goes. Till next time, we're dishing it. It's
Today's Dishin' It was sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.